Breaking news coming in the bulletin, in fact, from Jammu and Kashmir. Suspected terrorists abduct a person in North Kashmir on Wednesday night from Hajin in Bandipora. These terrorists are affiliated with Lashkar-e-Taiba. They barged into the house of Abdul Gaffar and started to beat all the people, those who were present inside the house.
Subsequently, the terrorists abducted Abdul Gaffar and his son Manzoor Ahmed. However, Abdul Gaffar was successful to escape from them in spite of being fired upon and sustaining injuries. Now, a massive manhunt to trace the abducted person has been launched. Now, this is a big development that's coming in right now, where LeT terrorists have kidnapped this man from Bandipora area of Kashmir.
And Griha, despite the tough measures being taken by the security forces recently, last week we saw how a huge success was that came in form of 12 terrorists being eliminated in a single day by the security forces. It seems that that Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists, Pakistani terrorists, in fact, are only trying to retaliate with these desperate measures. Ashraf Wani, our colleague, now joins us on the phone line for more on this. Ashraf, who was this person and why was he attacked by the Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists?
Ankit, so far it's not clear what kind of allegation militants, probably militants, have on this particular person, but it is the second incident in the same area, in same village, in 1 week. Last week we have seen that militants, probably believed to be from Lashkar-e-Taiba, barged in one house where they injured 2 ladies and killed their son-in-law. And here we are seeing that his father and his son was abducted in the night. Father Abdul Gaffar tried something and managed to escape from the clutches of the militants, but he was fired upon. He is being treated in the Srinagar hospital, whereas his son is still missing and he is probably with the militants. Now there are many apprehensions with the security forces and police. Probably he may be killed. That is why a massive hunt has been started in the area.
Thank you so much for joining us with all those details, Ashraf.
Shifting focus to Jodhpur now, where all eyes are now on the High Court, which will pronounce its verdict in the 1998 black buck poaching case against actor Salman Khan and others.
The Chief Judicial Magistrate Dev Kumar Khatri will pronounce the verdict. Salman is accused of killing endangered black buck while shooting for a film in Jodhpur. Along with his co-stars Tabu, Sonali Bendre and Neelam, they will also be present at the court as they are facing charges of inciting the actor to hunt the animal.
A local travel agent, Dushant Singh, and another, Dinesh Gowri, were also accused in the case. The latter is said to be Salman's assistant at that time.
On Wednesday, Dabang Khan boarded a chartered plane from Mumbai to Jodhpur after landing from Abu Dhabi, where he went for the shoot of his film Race 3.
Salman faces a jail term of up to 6 years, and if the court pronounces him guilty and gives him more than 3 years in jail, he would have to move Rajasthan High Court for bail. In case the punishment is up to 3 years, he can seek bail from the same court.
Remember, the actor was also charged for possession of unlicensed arms, but the charges were dropped due to lack of evidence. But it's D-Day for Salman Khan in the 1998 black buck poaching case. Ahead of this crucial verdict, India today tried to question Salman's father, Salim Khan, on the case.
Salim Khan evaded questions about charges against his son and refused to speak on the camera. Remember, if Salman Khan is found guilty today, then he faces up to 6 years in jail. We're cutting straight across to our colleague Vidya, who is tracking developments on this big story today. Now, Vidya, big day for Salman Khan and also the other actors involved in the black buck poaching case. The fact that he has been given a clean sheet as far as the Arms Act is concerned. Now, what is the road ahead as far as Salman Khan?
Well, Griha, it's not really just the Arms Act. In fact, he's also been let off in the Chinkara cases. Remember, there were 4 total cases in Jodhpur itself, and this is the last for which he has had to come. Certainly, which way the magistrate really looks at the entire case, whether he agrees with the prosecution's story or the kind of loopholes that the defense has really managed to poke in the entire prosecution story, whether he goes with that. So it certainly is a wait and watch on that. But certainly, with regards to the stars, they spent most of their time indoors at the premier hotels that they are booked into. and but haven't really been speaking either. We have tried speaking to all these stars, as well as you just pointed out, to Salim Khan as well. So certainly it is a big judgment that awaiting, and that's the reason why they really don't want to say anything before it really comes out. And only after that probably they will be reacting. But if it does come out as an acquittal, then it will be a huge relief to all these stars who can really go back home to Mumbai. But if it is not, then they will be here for some time until they realize as to what kind of sentence is given to them.
You know, Vidya, it's very important that there is a stark difference between both these cases. In fact, although both are for, hunting animals without permission, but the problem in this case is that the witnesses are sticking to their ground, to the narrative that they had given at least 20 years back.
Well, it certainly is. There were more than 50 witnesses who were on the list of the prosecution. They produced about 28 of them, and all these prosecution witnesses did stick to the story, unlike the stories that were put up in the Chinkara cases. And in the Chinkara cases, there were quite a few hostile witnesses. In this, the prosecution did not bring all those witnesses, who they thought that probably could have turned hostile. They put in a very, solidified version of the entire story that they had really gone through. And so certainly 20 years later, the prosecution is very sure that what they have put up before the court, which includes the DNA evidence, the medical evidence, the panchanamas, the kind of eyewitnesses that they had, those who stuck to the ground, it's something that they really are harping on, and they are really hopeful. Although the defense says that the kind of prosecution story that had been built up, they managed to poke holes in that. The mitigating circumstances are probably something that will probably stand out.
Okay.
But is something that they're really hoping that the defense story will prevail, that the accused were not at all at the location where the black bucks were shot, and that this was probably a case of mistaken identity.
Thank you so much, Vidya, for joining us with all those details. Case of mistaken identity, or was it the actor along with his co-stars? The judge, of course, is going to decide today.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.